Have we gotten to know ourselves? Perhaps having a kind of intimacy, at least with ourselves, being on our own so much and maybe having so much less stimulation. Maybe some in our group are used to a life like that, but here the whole world, or many parts of the world, have experienced what it's like to turn down the dial, to slow down. I'm fond of, I heard I believe it was Tara Brach who said she found her experience was that if she went at half the speed in life, her experience was twice as rich. And we could apply this to any aspect of our life, literally eating more slowly, breathing more slowly, or in some way living more slowly. I mean, that's certainly been part of my experience over the past 14 months of the pandemic, or 15 months. Certain things really slowing down. And then notice, what's that?
Excuse me, go ahead. I thought you were done.
No, I was going to say, but so now, in the contrast, having slowed down, what do we notice about perhaps our old life, our old habits? Just, it's what is sometimes contrast is an opportunity to see things in a new light as we, again, see one another, interact with one another in 3 dimensions. What did you want to say, Jim?
I say, for me, the experience has been totally the opposite. There are times that I think to myself, I wish I had a job so I'd have more free time, because having everything accessible and meetings and everything from home, I mean, days that I have nothing but back-to-back meetings. I'm on the computer a whole lot more and interacting with things.
Right.
More demands on my time.
Right.
It's been totally the opposite effect for me.
Well,
I hate to interrupt. It's a wonderful discussion. Maybe we can carry it on afterwards, but it's 7:33, so I want to stick to our time schedule.
Thank you.
All right. My name is Kelly Amsbacher. I would love to introduce Dr. Nancy Logue. Dr. Logue is a psychologist specializing in mindful habit change and healing distressed couple relationships. Her decades of experience with eating problems and couples therapy gives her an appreciation for the interdependence of mind and body and the value of social support for healing and growth. Her website is nancyloguephd.com. With that, Nancy, it's all yours.
So let's embrace this moment together. Indeed, it is a great joy to be together, to take this time and just beginning our meditation by appreciating this moment, this time we have together, this opportunity for intimacy with ourselves and with the river of life, moment to moment. Slowing down, pausing, and to the extent possible, giving our attention in a way that enriches this present moment experience. So it may be that what you most need right now is just to be with yourself. And if my words or voice in any way distracts from what you need or takes away from what you need this evening, just let it be a sound in the background. You can dial it down. But if you're interested, I invite you to enjoy this time together. To appreciate this time, this circle, and grounding us in this moment by tuning into the body. And let's start with side to side, swinging gently, just a little bit to feel the weight and the stretch side to side. And back to center. And then keeping the back straight, bending from the waist on the buttocks, on the bottom, rocking back and forth with this relatively not stiff, but straight back and forth like a swing, gently feeling the weight of the upper body swinging on the hinge of the hips, on the foundation of the lower body, and coming to center. And allowing the attention to drop down the legs, down the shins, down to the feet. Just feeling the feet, whatever sensations may be there right now. Hello, feet. And then drawing the attention from the feet back to the ankles, all the way up the legs, the bottom, the belly, the front and back of the torso, the hands, the elbows, the shoulders, the neck, and the head. Feeling the face, breathing, checking in, hello, letting go. With an invitation, no pushing, inviting. Relaxing the brows, the jaw, feeling the mouth, feeling the whole of the head, the whole of the body, and breathing. Giving your attention to your own experience. sounds as in my environment. Sounds outside. Sounds in the room. Perhaps sounds in the body. Just tuning in to sounds. And noticing when the mind wanders away from sounds. Perhaps interested. What's here? And when you're ready, returning your attention to sounds. Noticing the changes in sounds. Perhaps liking pleasant sounds. Perhaps a feeling of unpleasantness. Just noticing however it is, moment to moment. And now bringing the attention to the breath, the sensations of the breath, the in and outflow of the breath. Following the breath, tasting the breath, noticing the quality of the breath. With friendliness and caring attention. this breath. And now, if it's comfortable for you, opening awareness to whatever is present in the heart, in the mind, in the body. With an attitude of friendly curiosity. As much as possible, extending a non-judgmental interest. How is it, this moment of life, of inhale, of heart, squeezing or expanding? How is the heart? How is it actually right now? Offering don't know mind to care about this moment. How is it? And humbly offering the idea of imperfectionism, this life so multifaceted, so much that we know, so much that we don't know. And can we tune our attention to that which is good, however small, however brief? Can we tune our attention to that part, big or small, or medium, tall, or what they call it, vente, grande, all, any size of goodness? And if it's small, perhaps holding it tenderly, perhaps like a very special seed in the palm of your hand, a very special seed of goodness that you want to grow, that you want to care for. holding it, cherishing it. And each knowing tenderly, imperfectly, when to open to fresh air and sunshine, and when to curl, pause, make space within. For the silence to listen to what your heart wants to tell you. Listening now, if there's anything your heart wants to tell you. Guarding against negativity, tuning for that loving voice, if there is one. Offering yourself well wishes, care. And as our time draws gently to a close, as you're ready, if you feel like it, opening out to this screen of beings sharing this time. Maybe some you know or don't know. And just imagining knowing the truth of the goodness that lives in each of the squares, in each of the hearts. And noticing, what is it like to see a circle, other beings, and perhaps wishing each other a strong connection with the goodness within, receiving the goodness from one another. And attuning to the possibility of that goodness that really isn't about you or me. It's about life itself. And just being part of that radiance to all beings everywhere. and seeing how that feels. And as you're ready, gently coming back to our circle. Perhaps noticing the space that you're in, the context, the circle that's present, and the space that you're in. Again, the feet on the floor, feeling the bottom, the belly, the torso, finding balance in the body, making time to pause and find balance in the heart. Tuning in to the goodness, large or small. I don't know if you're hearing the bell. I'm sorry, I do not have a bell. So I invite us to rejoin. If anyone wants to share.
Anyone care to comment on their experience, or how was it for you? Just take yourself off mute and go ahead. Everybody's quiet tonight.
And isn't that nice to find?
Yes, everybody is in the zone, just where they should be.
Well, I know I find great inspiration in nature, and that goes for the quiet of the evening and also the signs of renewal and the signs of resilience that we see in nature. So that's another goodness to tune into day to day, moment to moment.
Great. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Logue. I feel refreshed, I guess is the right way to say it. And I hope everybody else had a wonderful experience as well. Good.
Thank you so very much.
Good. And I'd like to remind you all that the series is continuing through the summer, every Thursday. So please check the Miles for Migraine website. And for the dates, well, not for the dates and for what therapy it will be. We'll still have the yoga, the art therapy, mindfulness. So they'll be throughout the rest of the summer, spring and summer. Okay.
Isn't that great? Thank you so much, Kelly.
Oh, thank you.